Fans, we're here with Bruiser Brian Cox. It's an out-of-the-way interview. We decided to catch him off guard. He's not in his battle clothes right now, or his battle attire. Bruiser, I've got some questions that several people have asked me to ask you. You had a great collegiate football career. And what made you decide to become a pro wrestler?
Well, you know, Dutch, football was my first love. You know, at one time I played college football. It's all conference and Big Sky. Unfortunately, I had some injuries, had some knee injuries. I thought that the way to pursue this was maybe pro wrestling. It's not much running involved, as much. Tell you what, I really feel like I made the right decision. You know, of course, I'd like to see how I would have did if I would have made it to the pros, but, you know, sometimes you choose certain paths in life.
Well, I know an awful lot of people are sure glad that you did turn into a professional wrestler because your fans sure adore you, and I enjoy just watching you work every week. And here's another question. How long have you been a professional wrestler?
Dutch, I've been a professional wrestler approximately about 3.5 years. You know, I sure appreciate, you know, what you said and what they've said. And about 3.5 years, I'm enjoying it tremendously. Just enjoy it.
Well, I'm sure you fans are quite as impressed as I am. This young man generally is rather flamboyant when he's in his battle mode. He's all over the place when he gets geared up and he puts that war paint on. He turns into a different human being. Kids come to the Bagley Center wearing face paint like you. Does this face paint mean something? And what message do you have, if any, for the kids today?
Well, you know, of all the kids out there, you know, I love children. The face paint is kind of here's Brian.
Oh.
And here's you know what I mean?
When you get that on, it's your battle mode, right?
It's just, it's you know, I call it a fantasy land. Because that's where I put myself, in a fantasy land. You know, here's Brian. Here's Brian.
Yes.
Now, you know, I try to encourage, you know, the kids to do the best they can, do the right thing, make the right choices in life. You know, we all made choices in our life we liked or didn't like. But myself, the paint comes on, brother. You know.
Bruiser Brian comes out of hiding. Here's one last question. What are you going to do with all the money that you've won from the Battle Royal last week?
All the money. Well, you know, I haven't put a lot of thought to it, but I'm going to enjoy it. I know that. Maybe we'll go to McDonald's.
McDonald's? Give me a break, Bruiser. Give me a break. Well, listen, it's been a joy having you on here in an off-camera interview and behind-the-scenes interview. We very seldom get to do this with some of our participants, but you, my friend, are probably one of the fastest rising stars in the West Coast. Everybody back east is sure wanting to get you, and we sure hope we don't lose you. We hope you stay here at Championship Wrestling.
Well, I sure appreciate your comments, and I'll tell you what. Whether they like it or not. Let me tell you something, Dutch. I don't know. I gotta control myself against this.
We've been talking to Bruiser Brian Cox. Isn't he amazing? We'll be right back after this.